Don't go to bed with no price on your head.
It's also going to affect people who do porn on the top level.
Don't do the crime.
Porn rap star.
Can't do the time.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking Pain.
Now,
Live from the stage, back on my shit. Now I'm beating dick to a porn dick. Back to my rap shit, no cap shit, can't say shit. Just tragedy, good shit, I made the dick. Your boys can't watch from the sideline. As I get mine like a rich tide. Don't get carried by the rock side. As I try to get my broke dance like apartheid. South Africa. Top spot, I'm coming after your laughter. For you boys who thought it was safe after I left the game. Now I'm back at the game. Ain't a damn thing changed. Still the same. The only thing that changed, I got some gray in my main.
what's going on, my smokers? It's time to smoke this over. It's Thursday. I recorded this today to drop today. So, like I said, it's going to be a busy day for me because I have a bunch of shit to record. So, yeah, welcome to Smoke This Over. You know what I'm saying? This is the Thursday episode for the Smokers Lounge where it's just me, where I just talk and, you know what I'm saying, just give you a podcast episode. So you know who I am, Carlos Over Champ. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/pornrapstar. We are sponsored by PassDat Apparel, SmokeKind.com, the king of THCA, as well as Sara CBDs. Please use promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order of Sara CBDs. Her wonderful line of pain and stress relief products, as well as lube for your sexual needs. You know what I'm saying? As well, do not forget about, my wonderful pro wrestling podcast, none other than Pro Wrestling Smoke, which will be dropping probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to record that later on today. I'm going to be previewing the next Ashe event, which is going down this, I think, Sunday or Saturday. Hold on, let me make sure here, because, you know. Yes, it will be Sunday. I'm going to be previewing that, giving my predictions, reviewing AEW Revolution, and what just happened last night, as well as the WrestleMania card shaping up and all that good stuff. So we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff. So please don't forget about Pro Wrestling Smoke. You feel what I'm saying? And also that QR code, y'all see it up there. That's for the play with the conversation. Get saucier. The tits pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop out makes you subscribe. I'm talking about another. The Premium Smoke Room on Loyal Fans. Please go there right now. Hit the QR code to check out the risque side of the STO podcast family. So, man, everything will be secure for my trip to Phoenix at the beginning of April. I have some in-person interviews lined up, and I will be coming out of retirement for 2 shoots with 2 beautiful ladies and everything. I'm a little nervous about it because it's been almost 6 years since I actually hold on, wait 1 second. Since I always do this. I always start to grab the stuff that I need. Been almost 6 years since I last shot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting back in front of the camera again. So much is, how can I put this? So much. Move this over a little bit. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, people. Let me move this too. There we go. And we are doing this in the team. Oh no, I wanted to adjust some things. As we do this, but Doggone. Anyway, I was trying to figure out something, but I was trying to figure it out, but I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. 1 second. See, certain shit that I should have did from jump. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had the camera a certain way, and I messed up on that. So it doesn't matter. Wait a second, let me see. Forget it. Anyway, I was trying to figure out some shit, and I haven't been able to figure out. I can't figure out the shit because I was trying to get it to where it not have a wide view, but apparently I can't remember how you do that. So excuse me as I sit here trying to figure that out because y'all. Anyway, back to my point. Anyway, back to it now. Like I was saying. I'm securing everything for Phoenix. I'm a little nervous about doing the shoots, you know, because I said it's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera. And I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to do fine. I'm trying to come up with some scene ideas for at least each of them so that, you know what I'm saying, I have a role play scene. And if they want to do a straight fuck scene, we can do that. I like doing role play scenes myself because I always wanted to be an actor. I already jumped to being in Hollywood. I just never had the opportunity. And porn is a way of me doing that. And I also like giving people a story for them to invest in before for sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want the ladies to wear something more than some goddamn lingerie. I want, you know, a sexy little dress, you know what I'm saying? I can work around. She got on the heels, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm old school like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I used to love about the porn back in the day is that the guys worked around the clothes. The girls didn't get completely nude. They may have on like, you know, a sexy ass outfit. Or even once they come out of it, they have on thigh high stockings and heels. You know, it's not always completely butt ass naked. You know, I never really liked doing straight fuck scenes. I love doing, you know, the role play stuff. You know, the characters and everything. Because even to the point that even with edit, I could easily just take the skit and put that somewhere with no sex in it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, also, a lot of my fans remember some of the iconic shit that the girls, you know, they said to me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, also, I like a little, you know, funny twist at the end to give you a little laugh, you know? It's like porn has lost its creativity in this day and age in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But also, there's some creative people in porn. So, there you go. So I'm looking forward to that going down. So people understand I'm not getting back in the business to chase the business with porn. Because I don't want females to think that when I contact them for my podcast that I'm contacting them to shoot. Now, if they choose to want to bring up a shooting, then that's fine. But I'm going to be very particular. I'm not trying to be male talent. I'm a podcaster. Now, if I shoot with you and we talk about it, we agree to it, it's because I probably personally wanted to fuck you, and this gives me a reason to fuck you. And why not, you know, take one of them fucks or two of them fucks and we make some money with it. And plus, it, you know what I'm saying, gives me an opportunity, you know, to get the rust off and you know, remember what it was to be in front of that camera. I kind of miss it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going front. And the opportunity to come back. And there's some females that, you know, that I'm cool with that I would like to fuck. That if they down to film, then yeah, I already won. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can we do this? Yes, I will be doing the take it home test. I kind of like that. It's a little bit cheaper and everything. So I'm getting one at the beginning of April so I can be tested in Phoenix, because the other reason why I decided to go ahead and do the scene, because see, if I go to Phoenix, I'm looking to fuck. I want to get some shenanigans. I want to go to the swingers club. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to possibly get some pussy. Shit. Why not? It's my birthday. I'm being fucking 100. I like to go to the swinger. I like to run into a couple and we have a nice little some fun. Or a couple, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, we want a bull. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch you with my wife and you dig her the fuck out. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I like to go to the swing club, run through a girl that's a swinger. She be like, you know something? I like you. Let's fuck. Well, shit, I got a goddamn Airbnb. Let's get an Uber. We can go back there and let's get it in. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into the shenanigans and get some interviews. And here's the crazy part. Kind of got no choice but to have a test because 9 times out of 10, the people I'm going to be around is porn stars and they ain't going to fuck me any other way if I had the opportunity to fuck them. It might be one or two that might actually like my black ass. Like, you know something? I want to fuck you. Are you tested? No. And granted, ain't nobody going to be around, but they're not going to risk their shit. And me being a former talent myself, knowing that it might be a possibility that I might get some pussy from someone that's in the business, it behooves me to get a test done. So just so happy because I have a test and they want to do it, why not? When in fucking Rome, do what the Romans do. Hey, let's go. So it's been about porn because, like I said, this week it ain't been really much going on as much, but I'll get to the point in a minute. I've been watching One Piece. I watched the first 2 episodes of One Piece, the new season. I have to give props to Netflix. They really gave me a live action version of One Piece. I wish they would do a second season of Cowboy Bebop because I thought that was a great series, but apparently they didn't. And One Piece is I'm gonna ask people this. Is One Piece the greatest anime series of all time? I feel it's Dragon Ball Z, but some people might would say One Piece. Because it's interesting how when they tried to do the live action with Dragon Ball Z, it failed. Miserably. it failed miserably. I would never watch that shit ever the fuck again in life. Okay? And but One Piece this shit here is fire. I've seen the first 2 episodes with them going to the Grand Line. Like I said, they also keep it to the exact cartoon itself. So, like, if you're watching the second season, you can actually, put it this way, if you watch the second season of One Piece, they actually did this to the exact as the second season. So they're literally like looking at One Piece and saying, all right, we're going to take this complete cartoon and make a complete live action. We're not changing too much. We're not doing too much to change it. So I'm loving One Piece. I'm definitely all for it. March 24th, Daredevil Born Again returns with a second season. Yes, I cannot wait. I've been hearing that there's possibly will be seeing Cage return, the Defenders. I know they had a lot of episodes with this. So, and I am just so stoked for this. I'm so stoked for this. Because the first season, if you haven't seen it, is great. Actuality, the Daredevil series consistently, in my opinion, is the best Marvel series. Because a lot of people say it was Wonder Man. Wonder Man to me is, I don't give a fuck, number 2. Daredevil's number one. Actually, we want to be technical about it. We really want to go there. Luke Cage number one, Daredevil number two, Wonder Man number three, Wanda number four, and Loki number five. So Daredevil, this is going to be interesting because, like I said, they're taking the arc of when the Kingpin was the mayor of New York. So I'm wondering how close they're going to keep it to the comic book. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this because I'm curious to see what other villains might be introduced. Who else we might see? I know Jessica Jones will be making a return. And also, I wonder if Daredevil going to be a part of Secret Wars, aka Avengers Doomsday, and that whole situation or what have you. And also, what mutant series is going to be coming? I know they're not doing another Moon Knight. I don't think they're going to do another She-Hulk. I'm pretty darn sure they're doing another Wonder Man. Which this one probably have more action to it, and it will probably be after the fact. But we still got X-Men with 97. The X-Men cartoon to drop at some point this year. So there's a lot that's coming out of Marvel and everything, as well as I know that the Mandalorian movie for Star Wars is supposed to be coming. There's a lot of stuff that I enjoy watching. Also, I've been keeping up with, of course, Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. I'm not even going to front. It's one thing I can say about Star Trek is they make sure that each show is distinctly different. One of the episodes I saw that sexy redhead Tilly from Star Trek Discovery. Oh my gosh, she's just so goddamn sexy, bruh. Things I would do to Tilly. But she was on one of the episodes. I'm still catching up with that. So Star Trek, if you're a Star Trek, a Trekkie, I think Starfleet Academy, you love it. I'm wondering where they're going to go after this, though. You know, no different than with Star Wars and their trilogy. So there you go. So now, conversations been having in the porn business about ladies complaining about male talents. Now, this is something that's been going on for years. I'm not even going to front. Even from back in my day, from girls complaining about how guys can't last long. Some of these dudes can only shoot twice a day in the whole nine. And the egos of some of the male talents, how male talents start with BBWs, and they end up not working with BBWs anymore because now they're working with the smaller girls and so forth. And y'all know I talk about how the females done messed up the business in many ways. And y'all know I also said things about the guys because I keep it balanced. I don't sit here and just say that, ooh, the guys ain't shit in the business. No, the women ain't shit neither in some way, in many ways, on both ends. But to the female that are frustrated with talent, problem number one, stop fucking these fuckers off camera. A lot of the problem is that a lot of these girls fuck dudes off camera. What happens is you muddy up the waters. You lend to his ego because I keep saying this, a lot of the dudes, 90% of the dudes that get in this business, this is the easiest way to get the pussy. Why? Because if I fuck enough of the hot girls, whether it's BBW, GILFs, MILFs, whatever, females is going to attract other females. Whether he's an asshole, whether he's a sweet dude, whether he come too quick, whether he can't even keep it up. because females see this motherfucker with another chick, she wants to taste it. Women talk more about the dick than they talk about if this motherfucker making money. Women pick the people that they shoot with more so off if they want to fuck them than we do. Can we have that conversation? Y'all say y'all look at track records. Y'all say y'all look at this, that, and third, but not really. Y'all kind of give it away. Y'all say your girlfriend, you ask your girlfriend. You don't ask her, did he make her money? Did the scene sell? Did it move? Did he tag her in it? No. You more concerned about if the dick was good, you can fuck. Women clout fuck more than men do. Why? Because women got the option, more options than men do. See, part of the reason why a lot of these dudes who start with BBWs and end up, when they get with the agency or they start shooting with the mainstream companies, I keep saying this, your brand is based off of who you fuck. So when you got the motherfuckers that's paying you, the people that get you work saying, you need to stop fucking these fat bitches, it's hurting your booking. Yeah, because believe it or not, I keep trying to tell people, the point in the show on the mainstream level is way more conservative than on the content creation side. There's still a division of gay porn and straight porn. Gay porn motherfuckers don't cross over. Women can. They can fuck a transgender. They can fuck a dude that's a bisexual bottom. They're still gonna get work in the industry. On both sides. A man, let him fuck a transgender. He won't get work for no brazzers. Unless he's so good and so in tune with the powers that be that they can look past it. But that is a very rare air that some male talents don't have and don't get. Part of the reason why a lot of the women run into the dudes they run into, because a lot of the guys are coming in as content creators, not coming in as male porn stars. Let me tell you the difference. When I came in, I had to shoot with porn stars. There was no content creators. There was no independents. No. It was porn stars who was trying to be independent themselves. There wasn't a lot of girls trying to jump into this shit. They're more worried about if they're going to get found out, if they're going to get seen in Durham. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Smoke that over. So now, because of OnlyFans, because of the way things is, cell phones and all this good shit, guys don't have to come in as male talents because all they got to do is come in as a content creator and have a content creator's thought process. Meaning, cell phone, what we call it, I got OnlyFans, let me film a couple of bitches so I can get some pussy and just throw it up online. When I got in it, I'm sitting here thinking, how can I shoot with the top talent? Then when I found out that, oh, you can be a person that is a talent producer who has that can send girls. When I found out I can get money for sending girls, more money if I make sure they're prepared to go to Hollywood. And then I went one further. Help them get their own, like they pinky. See the difference? I had to get studio lights. I had to get a decent ass camera. I had to be a studio. That's the only way I attracted them. They didn't want to just fuck me. They gave a shit what the hell they walked into. Not this generation. You want to know why? Because you women don't demand more. Long as he cute and chew bubble gum and got a big dick and a cell phone, you don't give a fuck. Then once you get to the big leagues, you go right back to the motherfucker that you shot with instead of upgrading your shooting. And then for some females, y'all don't even realize when you kingmakers. You ain't supposed to be doing that much content trade after a while. It's called exclusivity, exclusiveness. The more content trades you do, with the more different talents that you do, the more your shit is out there. Never let the industry have more content that you don't have of your damn self. Actuality, technically, the move should be, instead, y'all do it the other way. Y'all start off doing solos, then decide to go boy girl, then complain about, then when you get to the height of your career, now you complain about the guys. But if you start off with the guys, and then eventually move to solo, and then you trim who you shoot with. Because when you're a kingmaker, this is how you know you're a kingmaker. If I shot with at least 6 out of the top 10 male talents in this business, check. If I shot with many of the top companies in the business and was a feature on a DVD, if I done had viral moments and and every male talent want to break their neck to shoot me anyway, and I have a strong following, and the number of big name male talents that shooting with them means more than someone shooting with you is shrinking as your career grows, check. You're a kingmaker. I said this to 2 females. I said, did you take into account that y'all kingmakers? Y'all ain't supposed to be doing a bunch of goddamn content trade anything. If anything, you're supposed to be looking for more paid gigs and less content trade so that your content trade shoots will have more impact and sell better because it's less of them. This is the time where you focus on doing your custom videos. This is the time where you do your little solos because you're also doing live stream shit. This is the time that, hell, if you want to, escort. This is the time you expand your brand because you done did enough boy-girl content, if you're smart enough, that you done built up a library that you ain't dropped everything and you still got shit on deck that you ain't even touched. The key is to move without moving. If you decide to take a break, they didn't know because you still dropping. Because now, once you get to a certain part of your career, it's about impact. It ain't about quantity. But understand, it has to be a balance. You can't do too much paid gigs and you don't have no content. Because paid gigs at some point does slow up and stop. Unless you happen to get lucky and become a producer for the company that was paying you. Or you so in good with these producers and you making them so much money that shit, you continue to work. But not every girl that lucky. Once again, never let the industry have more content of you that you don't have of yourself. But some of these women are having champagne conversations, but y'all dealing with Coca-Cola talent. And what I mean by that is, the ladies that sometimes complain, them the kingmakers. Because you done everything. You done shot with all the top guys. So now either you, yes, I'm about to say the word, and y'all can say it's bad all you want to, but it's not. You can groom the next talents to where you have your own guys that you, I didn't have girls did that before, especially in the swingers community. Or you have a group of dudes that you only shoot with that's in the industry that y'all cool with, and that's it. Because now I don't have to, you done got the point, you don't need a lot of dicks. You just need some dicks to fuck here and there. You don't need to do a shitload of content scenes. You don't need to drop a shitload of them. Janice Hart said that she only fucks her man. You want to know why? Because she done got to the point now that she really don't need to fuck a bunch of dicks because she's a kingmaker. Meaning that if I fuck her, my career is made. Miss B Nasty, she don't really fuck a lot of dudes, if any. Why? She's a kingmaker. Anyone fuck her, his career is made. Females don't understand when to scale the shit back. I get what Big Booty Marley was saying about, content trade shoots, but Big Marley is champagne. She can demand that shit. She's a kingmaker. But bitch, if you ain't even been on OnlyFans, the only thing you got is a bunch of squirt videos on your goddamn Twitter. You ain't really done nothing industry-wise. You ain't made a name for yourself really, other than the fact that you might have went viral here and there on Twitter because you squirted because you had a vibrator and a fuck machine in your pussy, and then you want to sit here and tell somebody deposit, bitch. You ain't even earned the right to ask for goddamn paid content trade. But a Marley can do that. Some of y'all can't do what these girls did because they done earned the stripes to do that. Marley, yeah, it makes sense for a lot of y'all niggas because there ain't too many motherfuckers Marley can shoot with that's bigger than her right now. Julie Ginger, same thing. At some point in your career, darling, you bigger than the system because you done fucked everything in it. What's left? It ain't just the sexual acts, it's the level of talent that you shoot. If you is shot with majority of the top talent at a high level, there ain't no other place to go. Then either I shrink how much I shoot, or I work with newer talent and I build them. I bring them through. But even with that, you're going to be selective with that. You ain't going to do that as much because now you done got to a part in your career and your legacy where it's more about impact than quantity. Now, the other thing I saw, in shout out to Love T, she was talking about the Bop House, which is this content house I think Sophia Rain has started or what have you. And she was talking about it. It's basically a content house. That's what the fuck it is. Basically, they get a bunch of OnlyFans girls come in there, and it's no different than Warehouse X overseas. No different than the Voyeur houses. No different than BBW Cam House. All this. Once again, and she asked the question, is OnlyFans funding this? Yeah. Yeah, they funded it. Because every last one of them are OnlyFans creators. OnlyFans put up money for this shit. You think she put the money for this bullshit? Bullshit. And let me tell you something. Them girls ain't getting no goddamn money in that shit. It's for show. Because unless they all are having girl-on-girl sex and fucking and all that, get the fuck out of here. But this concept is old. This concept, everything, y'all don't realize how much shit porn does that mainstream copies. Voyeur houses. When you was watching the reality show, Voyeur, what the fuck you think voyeurism was? It was a reality show on camera. You seen this girl sleep, fuck, eat, shit. Streaming. Webcam. Come on now. This Bob House, Content House. I do a show on the Premium Smoke Room, hit that QR code, called Project Content House. Concept. A bunch of talent get together, they film, they share the content, and they do it all over again at some point. This has been going on since the early 2000s when Team MVP, yes, Misty Blue, and Mr. Nuts created the concept. Before that, it was the porn industry that did it, where they might have shot for a weekend. They get all the talent to come to one spot, test them, bring them back to the spot. They stay in that mansion for a whole weekend and shoot everything they need to fucking do. Meaning that if you gotta fuck, you fucking was in their house because they're already tested. They didn't go to no club or none of that shit. It's called quarantine. So content houses is not a new concept in our world. It's new for y'all. Porn always been a guinea pig for technology, for content creation techniques and the whole nine. Every last one of them girls in Bob House, they're busting it open. They're fucking. Because you want to know why? Ain't nobody going to watch these girls just prance around and goddamn just dance. Get the fuck out of here. They say the strip club is down, right? They ain't making as much money because motherfuckers on OnlyFans. Why? Because I can spend money watching these bitches bust it open and get fucked than to watch this girl sitting here, got to give me a lap dance and shit. I mean, I can't even get the pussy. So might as well do it from the comfort of my own. Told you each generation is going to get lazier and dumber and more violent and sexual as the generations grow old, as the new generation come in. Content houses has been the staple of our business for damn near 2 decades. It didn't happen during my time frame, but we did something similar. We collab with other producers, with other companies. But we didn't call it a content house. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, you gotta understand that the key to this business is a tribe. Your tribe is the people that you work with. See, for kingmakers and these ladies that it means more to shoot with them than it will ever mean for them to shoot with you, those ladies benefit more from a content house than just setting up content trade shoots, because guess what? I can get a lot of content in a short period of time that can hold me for a minute. The ladies that came in the game with me did less and made more than you motherfuckers right now. And part of the reason why a lot of these ladies have the issues with the men they have, because at the end of the day, here's the point. Y'all chose them motherfuckers that you shot with. And if he decided that he gets with an agency and don't want to fuck with y'all, God bless him. Bye. Because to be honest with you, it ain't stopped your growth. It ain't stopped your movement. But like I said again, if you at the certain point of being a kingmaker, you shouldn't even be worried about shooting with the joy of these motherfuckers in the first place. Because they need you more than you need them. And that's the problem. Women don't hold the guys to a higher standard, and in some cases don't hold themselves to a higher standard. Because y'all say know y'all work, but y'all don't act like it sometimes. And that's facts. See, women have the easiest path to this business than a man do. Because y'all don't need a physical dick to make money in this business. You will need a human dick to advance in this business, yes. Because big companies don't pay for solos. Major companies don't pay for solos. Even with Score, you might do a solo, but you're fucking something in the next scene. Plumber Pads, you might do a solo, but you fucking something in the next scene. Only the baddest was able to get away by doing a solo, and that was it. And not everybody, the baddest is the baddest. And that was to the discretion of the producer of how bad he felt that it was worth it. Calculated risk. See, if y'all ladies stop looking at how this nigga stroke, how big his dick is, and how good he fuck, and y'all look at how he moves, y'all would not shoot with that motherfucker. If he don't tag bitches, why you shooting with him? Because he cute? Because all the girls shot with him? Because you know who the biggest copycats in this business? Women. Men look for the new bitch. Women look for the dick that everybody else is want. We try to find a bitch that nobody's seen. Producer talent versus talent. Talent, he needs to shoot with y'all. He has to shoot with y'all because that's the only way he can build his name. But after a while, now I need to be a queen maker. Introduce new chicks. Kind of shot with all the top chicks. Same situation. Or because I'm a dude, I got to keep my spot because y'all always going to get money. Y'all always going to get work. I got to make sure that I stay hard and come on cue. Ain't this motherfucker pressuring me to say to fuck a certain type chick. If not, I'm not getting paid. Because some of you dudes ain't got it to make money off a content trade. They need to pay gigs. Some motherfuckers ain't got the ability to introduce new female talent. Like I said, some of these niggas ain't for the pussy. Nah, the money or the legacy behind it. Y'all choose some of these niggas. Y'all see it, but y'all choose to look past it because you saw your homegirl. You saw your homegirl squirt. But then when his scene don't make you no fucking money and he was an asshole, did you think to ask your girl, well, how was the sales with him? No, you more concerned about how the fuck he fuck. And a lot of y'all girls fuck these niggas off camera. When you fuck him off camera, guess what happens? I no longer respect you business-wise. Because now you're just a thought. You're just a 304. I keep telling you women, once a man lose respect for you as a businesswoman, you ain't getting it back. Quickest way, you gave him the pussy in a non-business situation. Some of y'all create your own hell because the niggas you complaining about, you done fucked them off camera. Now, and for some apparent reason, he done cause some feelings, feel some type of way, now he don't want to shoot you. Anyone got an issue with what I'm saying, I guess hit dog holler. I had someone argue me down, like, I have the right to fuck whoever I want on camera. No one said that you shouldn't. But you don't need to fuck everybody off camera. Some of these niggas some niggas don't understand. Yeah, we fucked off camera, but that don't mean we're gonna be something. We fucked off camera because you fucked me so good off camera, I just had to get a taste off camera. But that don't mean we're gonna be in a relationship. Some niggas don't understand that. They think because you fucked them off camera is something. And I keep telling you, for the 5 things y'all say fuck a dude, it takes a half of one for us to say fuck y'all. Just a certain tweet, certain text, certain this, that, and third. Seeing you with a certain male talent that we don't like. That we didn't ever tell you that we didn't like. So now we don't want to shoot with you. Men are more pettier than women in this business. Because you want to know what can bring out the pettiness in a man? Pussy. Pussy and money creates egos. And guess what porn got? Pussy and money. Smoke that over. I gave y'all enough. And I got more to record, so I'm done. I'm out. You know what I need to tell you. First off, you see the QR code, people. That's right. You know what you need to do. You need to click it to go to the place where this conversation gets saucier. The tits pop out. Dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. The Premium Smoke Room on Loyal Fans. That's right, Loyal Fans. So that means ladies can really show a lot, talk about a lot, and get off a lot. Do you understand me? Yes, people. 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy, plus special episodes such as Content, Project Content House, and the VIP Smoke Room, which I even do a live episode on X from time to time. Also, I have a Triple X store where you can see my work as I give ladies their work because what? Big dicks growing the sticks. That's what they call me, Big Country. Also on Spotify, I have 2 wonderful podcast behind the paywall. I got Had to Smoke on it, where I talk my shit about shit that I feel I need to talk about, and I really go in depth about it. You feel me? As well as Savage Smoke, as I talk to the industry's top male talented producers, as we give you that real smoke about the industry from a male's perspective. So whether you need some premium smoke, Savage Smoke, or you had to smoke on it, please just subscribe to the smoke. And don't forget about Pro Wrestling Smoke, my pro wrestling podcast, which is going to be dropping later on this week. Please check that out for all my pro wrestling smokers. You feel me? Thank you for making Pro Wrestling Smoke #1 pro wrestling podcast on Good Pods. Thank you. So with that being said, you know we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.